Hi, Jessica here, Yoga for Everybody, representing Zen Active Sports. I'm back on the shores of Lake Superior again to help demonstrate and instruct some of my favorite yoga poses. This week I'll be covering the Locust pose. So let's join together on the mats in a prone position, lying on the belly, and I'll show you guys how to get into and out of this wonderful pose. From this prone position, lying on the belly, let's go ahead and bring the hands by the chest, keeping the elbows in, shoulders down, chest open. Feet will stay hip-width apart. We can engage the muscles of the lower limbs to help support this back bend. This is a great preparatory pose before we transition into Locust. If you remember, it's the Cobra pose. We'll keep the head looking down in front of the mat to keep that neck in alignment with the spine. And then when we're ready to try the Locust, we can start just by bringing the hands back first. Okay, and then we can try lifting the legs, but only if we're feeling strong enough today. This is quite challenging, so if you find yourself not able to hold the pose for longer than a breath or two, you could try lifting the arms only, or you could keep the hands down and only lift the legs. Okay, there's lots of ways that we can prepare for this challenging pose. We can also try lifting one leg at a time until we're able to lift both legs up, keeping the feet hip-width apart. We're using the abdominal muscles, of course, to help protect the spine and keep that chest lifted up off the mat. And of course, we're focusing on the rhythm and the quality of the breath. I would say to try to hold this pose for 3 to 5 deep breaths before slowly transitioning to a nice counter stretch, folding forward in the child's pose. Remembering in this child's pose that we want to keep the knees hip-width apart and the hands shoulder-width apart. We could widen the knees so there's a little more space in the middle if that is necessary. We could also elevate the level of the floor by bringing the head to a block or a pillow or a blanket. I did not bring my props with me to the beach, but if you need a refresher, go ahead and check out my transitional poses video for a more in-depth explanation of the child's pose. And then you can come back to a comfortable seated position, nice and slowly. Thanks for practicing the Locust pose with me here on Zen Active Sports. Be sure to stay tuned for more tips and videos every week at www.zenactivesports.com. Thanks again for watching. Namaste.